So this was the interview that Nagura did with Ian. Okay, here's a brief summary. Drive. When they were thinking about Undermine, they wanted to feel like a chaotic goblin city. Nailed it. I love it so much, honestly. This clearly calls for a different kind of movement. With the skybox, flying didn't make sense. This made complete sense. Goblins do speed racing in cars. That's what they do. This is well established. Thousand Needles and Kazan. This has absolutely had to happen. Renown track. Themed around the Galagio, but they wanted to build upon a narrow bar finery system. Later in the patch, dinars can come back in a more flexible way down the line. But they don't want to tie it to a specific number of weeks through the Renown track. What are dinars? I don't know what that is. I'm like, I might be a veteran player, but I'm also a noob because I didn't raid a lot until now. What is it? Let's see. Okay. Someone else had this same question. What's a dinar? Dinar was a currency introduced at the end of Shadowlands, brought back at the end of Dragonflight, and is coming back again in next season's raid. If you run the raid enough times next season, you'll earn up to 2 tokens, which can each be exchanged for any piece of gear that comes from the raid, including the rarest and most sought-after items that you may not have been lucky enough to get normally. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Bear in mind that Blizzard's current plan is that these tokens won't become available until months after the raid unlocks. Is that what they said? Later on, dinars will come back. They don't want to tie it to a specific number of weeks. Okay, so they're going to decide when to do that. They're still figuring out what kind of bonuses belong on this type of renown track. I think that the renown track is a better idea and a more fun idea than the narrow bar finery system. But we're going to be doing this raid as a guild, so we're going to be working towards it all together. The idea of a meta raid progression is something they want to keep building on. Okay. They haven't discussed a Mythic Plus renown track yet. I would love to hear what players think it could offer. Dinar will be in the 11.1.5 update. Okay. It being offered so late in the renown track would be frustrating. When they unlock, they want them to unlock for everyone, giving developers control over the date instead of basing it on individual player progression. I wonder what are they thinking about whenever they decide when to release this thing. Are they is this like a, ooh, people aren't raiding as much. Dinars. Bam. It's time. Come back. Once people start fall off a little bit. I don't know if it works like that. Season 2 is addressing all the most pressing concerns identified by player feedback. Well, I'm going to do more Mythic Plus this time, that's for sure. But what spec? Haven't even tried new Hunter. I know Hunter's got a bunch of changes. And I haven't tried them at all yet because I've been so busy on my Goblin Shaman on NA. Dinar is the meal after lunch. True. What's dinar? Meal after lunch. No, but really, it's a token you will get to exchange for any gear from the raid that you want. That they're gonna add later. I'm gonna think that every time now, Sally. Anyways. Yeah.